If you look at the polls, 70% of the American people believe that Iran already has a nuclear weapon. That's exactly the same percentage of people in 2002 who were persuaded by what I call the fawning corporate media to believe that Saddam Hussein was working on a nuclear weapon. It's bizarre.
What could be behind that misconception?
Well,
I mean, something that is totally not factual.
Really good question. You have to take 5 steps back and say, what is this all about? Is this about a nuclear capability in Iran? No. You know what it's about? It's about regime change. We haven't changed the regime in Tehran in 59 years. Don't you think it's about time that we changed the regime in Tehran? The Israelis lost big time when we went into Iraq, because the big beneficiary of our escapade in Iraq was Iran. Now they've lost Egypt to the south, they've lost Turkey to the north. They want regime change in Tehran. Unfortunately, their influence among U.S. policymakers is so strong that they constructed this imaginary threat about this nuclear weapon so that they can do sanctions, so they can do $400 million worth of covert action in Iran to perhaps elicit a reaction from Iran where they can zap them with military means. That's what the name of the game is, and people should realize that, because, you know, it's very, very close to the kind of situation that happened exactly 10 years ago. It's almost bizarre. Deja vu all over again. This time, it's not Iraq. This time, it's Iran. And Israel is a big decision maker here. Now, what was really interesting is Dianne Feinstein, who's a very pro-Israel person, admitted that she had been meeting this over the weekend with the head of Mossad, the Israeli CIA. So did Petraeus. Well, what were they talking about? The Iranian threat. Well, you know, why don't they talk to the Iranians about the Iranian threat? The Iranians are willing. You know, it's really, really, really unconscionable the way the Americans are being rallied around a new war.